Everybody wants to succeed. We all want to be successful. We all want to have nice things in our life. We all want to be seen as successful people. Many of us struggle every day trying to just overcome the place that we're in. Sometimes we feel stuck. We feel stuck in our life. We feel stuck in our career. Maybe you didn't get the education you wanted and you've worked hard, but you're stuck. You kind of got to a point in your career or in your business and you're just kind of stuck. And you don't know how to move forward because people are looking at you and you don't have the degree that maybe they want you to have, or they expect that if you go to college you're smarter than everybody else. That's a whole different discussion. But in order to be successful, it's really all about who you are, the skills that you have, the traits that you have about you. Yesterday I talked about building trust and integrity. That's a key for everybody, not just to be successful, but to be successful just in life. You have to have integrity. Today I want to talk about 5 traits that are really important that you need in order to succeed in your business, to succeed in your career, to be successful. The first one is perseverance. You'll win some and you'll lose some. Life has its ups and downs. It can be hard. Some days it can seem like it's a breeze and it's really easy and everything's going your way. And then it's like there are times where nothing seems to work and everything you try just doesn't get you down the road and you just don't know what's going to happen. But if you persevere, if you stick to it, if you keep going, you will find new opportunities up ahead. They'll be there as long as you persevere, because truly I believe life is looking for people with guts. Life is looking for people who will walk through the fire, people who will persevere and keep pushing forward, and then the opportunities will come. Because everybody will give it a shot. Everybody will try it, and then when they fail, they walk away. Life isn't going to give them opportunities. Life wants to know if you'll persevere, if you'll stick with it, if you've got the guts to move through the hard times. That's the first trait you need to develop, perseverance. You need to focus on moving forward. Don't dwell on what happened in the past. You got to keep looking at where you're going. Yes, you need to learn from the past, but keep moving forward. The second trait that you need to have that's important for you to be successful is you need to have a growth mindset. If a tree stops growing after its 3rd year, it's a little bitty thing. It's not going to live very long. It's not going to give you much shade. I got a tree here I planted. Now it's been, oh my goodness, 10 years ago. Huge tree, provides shade to my house because it persevered and it grew. I mean, we went through a winter back in 2009. I thought the tree was dead. I cut it back and it came back and it grew so fast I was really shocked. But you need to have a growth mindset. You start small. When I plant my garden out here, it starts with a small seed. And then when it sprouts, it's a little bitty sprout that comes out of the ground and it grows into a corn plant, tomatoes, okra. I love to grow okra. Whatever. Start small, but you have to think growth. So start small in your life with what you do to grow yourself. And think growth. Think that you've got to get better every single day. Every day you need to do something to get better. Whether it's read, to learn skills, to just improve your mindset, to improve your attitude. Try new things. If you want to grow, try new things. Some of them you'll like, some of them you won't, some of them will work, some of them won't. It's okay, but at least you tried. You learned something new. You learned something you didn't like. That's something new. Always be growing, because if you're not growing, you're dying. That's what I say all the time. If you're not growing, you're dying. So always be growing. The third trait that you need in order to be successful is humility. If you own a business, there are many, many days you have to be the trash man, you have to be the plumber, you have to be the electrician, you've got to be the doorman, you got to make a sale, you got to get on the phone and call customers, you got to be the central supply person, whatever it is. You need to know that you may have to do more than just your job. If you work for somebody, if you have a career and you work for somebody, you need to know if you want to be successful in that business, in that job, in that career, you just may have to do more than what's on your stupid job description. Job descriptions are just a guide. Basically, if you work for a company, you should be willing to do whatever it takes to move the company forward, to succeed. That's your job. Because if there's a whole bunch of people around you who won't do it, at some point it's going to fall to you. If you're the business owner, if you're the team leader, if you're the manager, the supervisor, or if you're just an employee, if nobody else is going to do it, somebody has to step up and do it. Because you know what? There's a bigger reward waiting for you ahead. If you are seen as the person who will always step in and do what's needed, if you're the business owner who takes care of everything. Now, granted, you can't do that forever and grow your business. You've got to hire people to do those things. But at times you have to. If you keep focused on where you're going, if you keep focused on the goal that you've set for yourself, and you do what needs to be done with humility because it just needs to be done, not because you're upset nobody else will do it, because it just needs to be done and that's who you are. You are willing to do whatever it takes. Keep your eye focused on the goal and you'll get there. The fourth trait that you need to develop in order to be successful is resilience. Failure happens. Life will knock you down. It'll get hard. And life will knock you down over and over and over. Part of being resilient is not just getting back up and doing it again, but it's figuring out what not to do. That's the key about being resilient, because if you keep doing the same mistake over and over, you never learn anything. So you've got to figure out what not to do. That's the key part of being resilient. Be able to recover when things happen, when failure happens. When you get knocked down, you need to be able to recover. And being a person who is able to recover from failure, and when you fail often, and you grow from that, that's an ideal marker of a successful person. The person who gets knocked down, who gets back up, keeps going, but has learned a lesson and grows through it, will become a very successful person. The fifth trait that you need in order to be successful is you need to be relentless. Keep pushing forward. Relentless people inspire others. If people around you see that you are always working, even when you get knocked down, you're getting back up and you always get back up and you always keep pushing forward because your eye is on the goal and you're relentlessly pushing forward to accomplish your goals, even the little ones, and they see you accomplish them because you always are out there pushing forward to get it. Yes, you need to take a break. Yes, you need to have a life. But if they see you always being relentless and pushing forward, it inspires people to do the same thing in their life. Or it inspires people to help you because you're a person that's going to get things done and you're on the move and you're moving forward. So these are the traits that you need to develop if you want to be successful in your business or your career. I'll tell you what they are again real quick. First, you need to have perseverance. You need to persevere through everything. You need to have a growth mindset. You need to be growing every single day. Walk with humility. Do what needs to be done. Don't complain about it. Keep focused on your goal. You need to be resilient. When failure happens, you get back up and you do it again. And be relentless in your pursuit. Keep pushing forward. Inspire the people around you to do the same thing. And you will find yourself with achieving the success, achieving the goals that you want, whether it's in your business or it's in your career. I'm Mark Schinnerer. This is your Saturday Survival. It's the weekend. I hope you have a great day. Tomorrow is the last day of January. That's hard to believe. If you didn't accomplish what you wanted in the month of January, start again. Make a plan this weekend. February's coming. Make a plan. Start again. Be resilient. Persevere. Be relentless. And you'll get there. Have a great day.